Retirement is one of the most important life decisions. And for NRIs, the big question is, should you retire abroad or in India? It's not just about cost, but it also about lifestyle, healthcare, family, and much more. In this video, we will dive into each category, pros and cons, practical insights, and help you determine which place could be better for you. So let's dive in. First, cost of living. Someone who wants to retire with kids grown up, in India, it might be around 50,000 to 1 lakh per month is the cost of living, which is much, much affordable compared to what you need to spend abroad, at least one third compared to the abroad. So when you look at the rent, groceries, the overall cost of living, India comes way ahead compared to living abroad. So we will give 4 points to India and 2 points living abroad. Now let's look at other category, which is healthcare. Within that, I want to separate them into two different categories: healthcare accessibility and cost. So, how easy is to get an appointment with a doctor, availability to get a second opinion, third opinion, and also cost of getting a treatment done. So, for me, it's much easier to get an appointment, get in different opinions in India compared to Western world. And also cost of treatment is much less expensive in India compared to abroad. So I would give 4 points to India and 2 points to abroad. Now let's look at this another category of healthcare, which is the quality of the healthcare. In this, you might have several hospitals in India, but there is no standard procedure. There is a difference in terms of quality you get from hospital one to hospital two, which isn't the case when you're looking at the hospitals abroad. There is certain standard that you can expect. There is a specific process that they follow, which isn't the case. That's one thing. If you're looking for advanced treatment, I think Western offers much better options than what you have in India. So I would give 2 points to India and 4 points to abroad. Now let's talk about the other category, weather. So in India, you have several options: mountains, beaches, cities. It is a standard weather pretty much throughout the year, but in abroad, you can experience 4 seasons typically. So depending on your preference, you want to enjoy that 4 seasons. If whether you like the cold, there are options for the warm weather even in abroad. But I think it depends on what kind of weather patterns that you need. So I'm neutral here. I would give 3 points to India as well as 3 points to abroad when it comes to weather. Next, luxury of life. I think India offers luxury at affordable price. So if you're looking for some domestic help or have someone cook for you or someone to take you around, I think it's much, much, much affordable compared to doing a lot of things on your own. Yes, you can get it, but it's very, very unaffordable in abroad. So if you're looking to have a quality of life from a luxury perspective, I think India has a lot to offer, where you can have doctors come and visit your house, a lot of flexibility, a lot of options. So from that perspective, I would give 4 points to India and 2 points to abroad when it comes to luxury of life. Now let's talk about the other important one, which is the traffic pollution infrastructure. Yes, India is very crowded, lots of traffic, and you hear the news all about air quality index, pollution, which is definitely outside your control. There are ways to mitigate it, but it is not great compared to what you have as an available option in abroad. So in India, you can move to a suburb or a tier 2 or a tier 3 city, but you will be giving up some of the facilities, and so on. So when it comes to traffic, pollution, infrastructure, I would give 1 to India and 4 to abroad, because the environment is much, much better in abroad compared to what we have in India. Now, let's look at the other category, which is spirituality, hobbies. I think India is heavily rooted to spirituality, meditation, and so on. So if someone is more leaning towards the spirituality or meditation, I think India offers a lot compared to what it is in abroad. Also, if you're looking for some hobbies, whether it could be travel, golf, trekking, I think there are options which are much more affordable in India compared to what you have in abroad. So I think it depends on your hobbies, your interest. That's where you need to decide which one can be a more beneficial place. So from my perspective, I would give 4 to India, primarily more towards the spirituality, and then 3 to abroad. Now let's look at the other category, which is the emotional connect. So a lot of Indian diaspora who's after spending a lot of time in abroad, they're emotionally connected to India. They want to have the final stage of their life spent in India, recollecting their childhood memories or for different things. So there is an emotional connect that people have, and there is no price to put it for that. So uh, in this case, I think a point 4 points goes to India, and then 2 to abroad. The next category, it's family connections. I think it depends on your own personal situation, where the kids are, where if your extended family is still in India or not. I think India offers a lot from an extended family, social fabric, people to meet often compared to what you have in West. At the same time, if kids are abroad, it just also makes it hard to give a higher ranking for the family connect in India. So from my perspective, I'm giving 4 for India and 3 for abroad. Please adjust it based on your own specific situation. Next, streamlined process. So how efficient is the customer service? How efficient is the process when someone says this will be completed, it's get done, and there is no need to follow up. And when you go and what to expect, so it's pretty much defined. There isn't a lot of unknowns. So it's ease of getting things done. I feel it is much, much easier to get things done in abroad than you have in India. And it's very streamlined, very defined. So there are not a lot of surprises. And so from that perspective, I would give 2 to India and 4 to abroad in terms of the streamlined process. So when you look at it, the total, there isn't much difference in between India and abroad. So at the end, it depends on what lifestyle that you want to choose. If you want to have a luxury lifestyle at an affordable price with an emotional connect and family, India could be a best option for retirement. However, if you're looking someplace that is a little bit more structured, streamlined, less pollution, and have advanced healthcare, abroad could be the best place for you. So it's the key priorities, and that determines what would be the right place. With that said, it doesn't have to be India versus abroad. A lot of people spend time between both countries, where they spend their winters in India and then the summers in abroad, 6 months in India and 6 months abroad. So that is also another option where they get a chance to spend time with their kids, family, but also have an opportunity to spend the winters in a better place and having the best of both worlds. As long as your health and life permits, that's a good option too. So at the end, it's your priorities, at what stage you are in your life, that dictates the place, what would be the best place for you to retire. Hope this video helps in guiding you through the different categories and help you make a decision on what place could be the best place for you to retire. If you like the content, please like, share, and put in your comments which place are you planning to retire. And also keep note, we have a very vibrant WhatsApp community. Please join, and the link is provided in the description below. Until next time, take care.